Hi dear students, welcome to business studies class. Now we are in a last bit of our second chapter, that is the principles of management. So in this video I am going to explain about the Fayol's principles of management. Already we are seeing that there are total 14 principles of management that is described by Fayol. Okay, so what are first 7 principles we are already seen in our last video, and what are last 7 principles we are going to see in this video. Okay, so what are first 7 just listed here, and what are the last 7 listed here. So what are the last 7 principles of management? Just I will read: centralization and decentralization, scalar chain, order, equity, stability of personnel, initiative, and last one is spread the crops. Okay, so let's start with 8th one, that is centralization and decentralization. This concept will be going to be detailed in staffing process and organizing process. Okay, so here just clear the concept. What is a centralization and decentralization? Centralization means decision authority is with a single person. Means what? If any decision regarding your organization, it is going to taken by a single person only, that organization known as a centralized organization. Basically it is suitable for small organization, because only one manager can able to handle all the activities of that organization. So he is going to take any decision regarding with that organization, known as a centralization. Okay, so decentralization means decision authority is distributed among more than one person. Okay, so for it is suitable for big organization. In big organization, number of works also large. Okay, so one single person not able to handle all the activities of organization. Hence, what are the decision authority? Means regarding any problem, any content, if decision is going to taken, it taken by different person, not by single person. So for it taken by more than one person, that is a decentralization. Basically decision authority is transfer from higher level management, middle level management, and lower level management. Means they are making a criteria of management level, and these management are going to take a decision regarding the organization. Okay, next one, that is a scalar chain, most important bit. Okay, scalar chain means line of authority superior from highest level to lower rank. Means what? It is a line of transfer of authority from higher level to the lower level, or sometimes you can call transfer of information from lower level authority to higher level, or higher level to lower level. Means you should not skip any step there. Okay, so according to the ranking process of management, you should pass any information, otherwise you should communicate with your higher level management. So you should follow the chain there, otherwise you should follow the rank of level of management. Okay, so within that, most important bit is that is a gangplank. Okay, so what is a gangplank? Direct contact or communication between employees working at a same level of authority, known as a gangplank. It is a permissible only at emergency case. What the Fayol says here, see in this diagram the concept of scalar chain and gangplank, it is clearly explained. Okay, so what this diagram explain, scalar chain means what? Suppose D and G both are a same level of management, C and F both are a same level of management, B and E both are a same level of management, and A is a higher level of management. They comes under the middle level, CF comes under the middle level, and DG comes under the lower level of management. If any message is going to pass to your manager, otherwise lower level of manager, suppose message it is going to be passed from D to A. Okay, so D should follow the scalar chain. Means D should pass a message to C, C should pass message to B, B should pass message to A. Suppose any information it is going to pass by the higher level of management to the lower level, that time also higher level management should be pass a message of my message to E, E should pass message to F, and F should pass message to G. Means this is a scalar chain. Suppose in emergency case any message it is going to pass in emergency case, that is a very important thing. So that time scalar chain take a more time to pass a message, but if it is going to take a time, that times it is a loss to business. So that's why we are going to follow the gangplank. Gangplank means what? Passing a message directly with the same level of management. See here in this diagram, D and G are a same level of management. Suppose in emergency case any message it is going to pass, that time D and G can communicate with each other to pass a message. Same B and E both are at a same level of management. Suppose any emergency case any message want to pass to the different means different you can call different department, so that time B and E can be directly communicate with each other without following the scalar chain, because scalar chain going to take a time. Okay, so next is order. So order means here not a command, but orderly arrangement of man and machineries. If all planning is over, that time organization things comes under, that time your man and machineries should have a specific space or predefined space. Okay, so that is the order. Means what? Fayol says here there must be a fixed place for material and fixed place for employee, because to avoid the wastage of time. Means what are you are arranging machinery for your organization, otherwise you can call the computers, all these things should have their fixed place, and employees also have their fixed place or fixed chair, because it avoid the wastage of time. Okay, so it another one, it helps in smooth and systematic work. So also your order means proper arrangement of man and machineries, it helps to smooth and systematic work. Okay, so next one, that is the equity. Equity means kind or fair, just means fair or all equal treatment to your employees. Means same treatment to all employees. Means employee should you should not consider any position of that employee, you should not consider any language or gender, otherwise caste. You should not, means manager should not biased with their employees. Manager should treat to all employees equally, that is the equity. Okay, so same rule to all members. Same rule to means what are the rules regulation of your organization, it is there, no, that is the same rules for each and every employees. Means suppose a rule, it is anything rules regarding your management or regarding your policies, that should be same to all. It may be a manager, it may be employee, no matter. Okay, so if manager treat equally to all employees, the employees get satisfied and reduce that employees turnover. Suppose if the manager is doing a bias, okay, so one manager is treating one employee differently, another employee differently, so that time employees get dissatisfied and will not contribute their maximum for your organization. So manager should equally to all employees, so it avoid the turnover of your employees. Means employees are not going to leave your organization because they are going to satisfied with you. Okay, so next one, that is the stability of personnel. Stability of personnel means what? It means employees turnover should be minimized to maintain organizational efficiency. So means what? If the manager should do all equal treatment to all employees, that time we can reduce the employees turnover. What is the employees turnover means what? Suppose employees are now not satisfied with your organization, that time they are going to leave your organization. Okay, so that is a leaving of employees, that is also affected for our organization. So that's why if means stability of personnel means employee should not leave your organization, that means minimize or maintain the turnover of employees. So if your turnover of employees are going to be happen, if new employees are joining to your organization, once again training to new employees take a lot of time to become a skillful to that employee. So you try to reduce the turnover of your employees. Means you try to concentrate on employee should not leave your organization. Okay, so that is the stability of personnel. Means what? You should give the otherwise you should provide a job security to your employees. So to avoid the turnover of employees, you should give the job security to your employees and avoid a transparent rotation of employees. If frequently you are doing a transfer and rotation of your employees from one place to another, from one work to another work, so that time that person or that employee become difficult to learn a new skill and settle down on new work. Okay, so it leads to wastage of resources and employees also not satisfied with that, so you try to avoid the transfer and rotation of your employees. Next one, initiative. Initiative means taking a first step with the self motivation to give ideas and suggestion. Okay, so means what, anybody, maybe manager is there, maybe employees is there, so employees also try to give the new suggestion regarding your work or regarding any managerial process or policy. Means employees also take a first step to give the new idea. Okay, so that is the initiative. So manager should give opportunity to employees to share their ideas. Also it is a part of a manager, otherwise it is a responsibility of manager. Manager should give the opportunity, manager should ask to their employees about new ideas and suggestion. If manager is going to listen the new ideas and suggestion, it develop the cooperation between manager and employees. Okay, so it develops the job satisfaction among employees also and increase the efficiency also. If manager is going to listening of their employees, so employees are also satisfied and they give their best for your organization. Last one, that is spread the crops. I think for last year midterm this question is going to ask. Okay, what are these 14 principles are there? Single means single principles is also going to be asked for your exam for 2 marks, so be prepared for it. Okay, so what is the spread the crops means? It means teamwork or team spirit. Spread the crop means teamwork or team spirit. So manager must try to bring confidence and unity among team or among your employees. Okay, so it is a work of manager to be bring a confidence about their work, to develop a skill. Okay, so among the employees it is the responsibility of manager. Okay, so team contribution is always greater than the individual contribution, all of you know. Okay, so if teamwork it is going to be do, it is a more efficient rather than the individual work, because different employees have different skills. If they are joining together, that is the result in best work rather than the individual work, that is the spread the crops. Okay, so here you are, what are the FOIL's principles of management, 14 principles, it is completed. Okay, if you have any doubt please ask below. Thank you, bye bye, take care.